Hello everybody. Today we are at the Trapp Family Lodge here in Stowe, Vermont. This amazing, beautiful resort here is chock full of tons of things to do. And today I'm going to show you why I think you should absolutely take the time to come spend at least a weekend here. Look at this. It's beyond beautiful. I'm going to show you what I'm looking at right now. And in the words of Maria, you can fix the buildings, you can't fix the view. And it is so very true. Situated in Stowe, Vermont, the Trapp Family Lodge features sweeping views of the Worcester mountain range. Breathtaking at any time of the year, you are in for a treat the moment you pull up, step out, and take in the sight. Most of you are aware of the amazing classic movie, The Sound of Music, with Julie Andrews. But did you know that it is based on an actual real-life family that lives right here in Vermont, basically in my backyard, which is awesome. So today we are out exploring, and after reaching out to the lodge directly, we were able to spend some time touring the property, experiencing some of the activities, and hearing the history behind this unique property. So here's a quick snapshot of some of the things we'll get to see today. To start our journey, I'm going to step you through some of the beautiful interior of this charming resort before moving on to some of their room options that we were fortunate enough to see for ourselves. Then we'll move on to the on-site dining and activities offered here. The lodge you see today is not the original, which actually burned down completely in 1980. The youngest son of Maria and Georg insisted they would rebuild, and the resulting handiwork of said promise did not disappoint. Built into the side of the hilltop it's perched upon, this lovely Alpine Lodge pays homage to their Austrian roots and has a variety of room types and suites to accommodate even the largest of groups. If you're traveling with your dog, fear not, they have ground level rooms designated just for you and your four-legged furry friends as well. The way this lodge was designed leaves for only the best views for all. Those coveted orchard and mountain views can be enjoyed by everyone. From the moment you step inside, you are greeted by friendly staff members eager to assist. There's a seating area off to the side featuring colorful aerial footage of the property during peak fall foliage, family portraits, and timeshare details. The resort has been undergoing a very extensive remodel that started with the guest rooms and will be extending to all the dining and public areas in the near future. Every area of this resort gives a homey, warm, and inviting feel. In addition to your private quarters, there are larger public family seating areas for you to enjoy as an extension of your personal space, where you'll also find enormous working fireplaces for a super cozy vibe. Our first peek at the rooms here were in a Superior King, which sleeps up to 4. With tastefully designed wood accents and plenty of storage space, these rooms give an amazing, charming welcome. The updates to the rooms were tastefully completed in an effort to preserve an authentic Austrian touch while keeping it modern and fresh. I personally think they did a pretty fantastic job. The warm, natural colors and wood decor give this such a rich, luxurious feel. The bathrooms are gorgeous. I love the white and gray color scheme and the spectacular patterned tile they used for the wall and shower area. All this was done while keeping those touches of wood accents, which really gives the entire unit a great flow. Next up, we got to see their Superior Queen room, which also sleeps 4. These rooms are modeled very similar, however, have 2 queens versus the king-size bed and fold-out couch. All of the rooms have access to either private or shared balcony space, which is a nice touch. After staying in our Disney timeshare rooms and experiencing the hotel balcony life, I love and appreciate this immensely. The bathroom in here is also close to identical, but we have a tub and shower curtain versus the walk-in shower with glass next door. You get that same gorgeous tile work with the use of a tub instead. Now that we've seen some of the lodge sleeping quarters, let's dive into the dining on site. There is no shortage here. To start is the dining room, which is open for breakfast and dinner. Enjoy a Vermont-style buffet to start the day or settle down for the evening with European-inspired dishes, live music, and a glass of wine, in-house brew. If you need something in between or a dinner option that's more casual, the lounge is the spot to go. Here you can enjoy a great meal right next door to the dining room. Tea and cookies are also served here and is just one of the many benefits included with your daily resort fee. There's outdoor patio seating available, and oftentimes wine tastings can be experienced beside it on the lush green yard. You can also dine down by the brewery, but we'll get to that shortly. What can you do here, and can you find things to keep you busy? Well, buckle up folks, because we got a hefty list ahead of us. There's more here to experience than you'll have time for. We spent the entire day here and still didn't see everything they have on property. Starting off with a more laid-back pace for those rainy days, take advantage of the beautiful library. This inviting space makes you feel at home, and you can pick up a game of chess or two with your friends and family. Our children gravitated towards this room, and we had to drag them out of it to keep on exploring. In the room next door, add your contribution to the puzzle spread out on the coffee table during your stay. Explore the artwork and history on property. Speaking of, don't miss the history tour. With your stay here and your resort fee, all of the tours are included in the price. If you are a day guest, the resort tours do cost extra. I highly recommend you make time to do this. Not only will you get to hear the history on the Von Trapp family, but the differences between real life and the Hollywood take on their story, and what they thought of it all. At the end of the tour and documentary, we enjoyed a Q&A session with Sam Von Trapp, the grandson of Maria and the Baron, and son of their youngest child, Johannes. He is super friendly, down to earth, and open to answer any questions you might have. He also takes the time to step into the gift shop and autograph anything should you wish. During the history tour, if you haven't discovered already, you'll be directed to the private family cemetery located directly next to the lodge where Maria, Georg, and their children are buried. There's a lovely little memorial bench sitting to the side overlooking the memorial site that we enjoyed taking a quiet break at before our little hike. Another thing you'll learn about during the history tour is the chapel that Werner von Trapp built on the property as a promise to God after making it through World War II, as he served in the U.S. Army within the ski troops on the Mountain Division. Kyle wasn't keen on making the trip up the hill, but I was determined to see it while we were there, so hiking we went. It's about a 15-minute walk up a zigzag path on the hill behind the lodge. It does get steep towards the top, so keep this in mind should you choose to make the trip. It's worth every second though, and I'm so glad we took the time to see it. The structure is modest, sweet, and definitely handmade with love. You can absolutely ring the bell. In fact, they encourage the kids to do so. Inside, there's a multitude of prayer requests written on bark from nearby trees. It's truly a special, intimate space. With the help of another resort guest, Xander was tall enough to ring the bell himself, which he was all proud of. I'm assuming, since we haven't been here any other time, but depending on the time of year if the leaves are grown in or not, you can still get a peek of the mountaintops. There was an alternate path down to the lodge and a map of all the snowshoe trails that you can take on property, but we returned back the way we came from. There are so many paths to explore, and there's access to skis, snowshoes, and bike rentals on property should you need them. While you're here, you definitely need to take the time to visit the Scottish Highland cows. There are so many of these beautiful beasts, and we actually got to see 2 new calves that were born the past week during our cow peeping adventure. The sheep were down the hill, but they're another main attraction here at the resort that you should check out as well. Their sheep are self-shedding, which is a pretty unique feature that I didn't know was even a thing. Inside of the fitness center, which is across the road from the lodge, you'll find a huge kids space where they host camps and various activities for the younger lodge audience. Downstairs, you'll stumble across an enormous indoor pool inside of this stunning post and beam ceiling room. I'm not kidding when I say our kids stared at it in shock and awe. And they've seen a lot of pools in their short lifetimes. Just outside is the beautiful 20-person hot tub surrounded by heated slate. Sit back in this jetted beauty and take in the mountain views while you relax. From the hot tub, you can see the large outdoor seasonal pool, a bit of the 4 tennis and pickleball courts down below, and the wildly popular kids' favorite, the frog pond. Returning inside is the spacious gym with plenty of exercising options. Enjoy a relaxing sauna session or schedule yourself a rejuvenating massage. If adventure is more your speed, give the rock climbing experience a go on their 3-story tall climbing wall. For those of you who are not aware, Von Trapp family does have a brewing company, and it is the largest in the state. So we were able to get some behind the scenes footage, which was so much fun, and it was a great tour. If you're a beer aficionado, this tour should absolutely be on your must-do list. Their carefully blended brews are not only tasty, they've been awarded certification that their lagers meet the highest standards of the Austrian Association of Beer Sommeliers of Salzburg and are recognized as authentic Austrian beers. Whew, that was a mouthful. The Dunkel Lager also took gold in the World Beer Awards in 2022. These are just some of the many awards and recognition their brewery has attained. I loved how hands-on the tour was. We were able to walk through the heart of the brewery, see the canning station, the variety pack building center, which, by the way, guys, that's all done by hand, so hats off to our variety packers. Smell some of the pelletized hops, and at the end, enjoy some samples. While they're currently pushing out about 2,000 barrels annually, their production assembly is capable of producing over 36,000. That's a lot of beer. There's a cooler of chilled beer ready to take home for purchase once you come downstairs. And after your tour is concluded, you're invited to dine in the Brew House, where you can purchase some of their exclusive brews on tap, as well as a great meal to complement it with. The entire place is decorated with African trophies that Johannes and Sam Von Trapp have hunted themselves, hunting being a huge pastime that runs in the family. There's plenty of seating inside, but it gets busy, so if you want to take your meal and drink outdoors, there's seating options outside as well. There's a cornhole setup, and not too far down the road, you can play disc golf. You also get a pretty spectacular view of Mount Mansfield peeking from beyond the hilltops, though it's admittedly much prettier when it's not so foggy. In addition to all of these different activities and experiences, there's so much more. Depending on the season, they do carriage or sleigh rides, up close and personal animal meet and greets with the cows and sheep, maple sugar tours, wine tastings. I could really go on and on. There's also a decent selection of lodge and family branded gear and souvenirs for purchase all over property if you've got the shopping itch. While we didn't get to personally experience it because we ran out of time, they also have their own bakery on property where you can find more food for purchase, called the Cafe House. This is also where their brewing journey started years ago in the lower levels, which is a pretty neat little tidbit. Apart from the fact that this property is so incredibly unique, the warm, inviting atmosphere hits you when you arrive and continues until you leave. We had an amazing time exploring the spectacular property, and I hope you enjoyed as well. Video and picture really does this resort no justice. You've got to visit for yourself to experience its surreal beauty. There is so much to see and do and explore here that you are not going to have enough time to be able to get all of it in. Be sure to stay tuned so you can see more of our New England adventures, as well as our Disney and Universal trips and resort overviews. Well, I think that is probably going to do it for us today. Thank you so much for joining. Take care, and we'll see you next time.